The song Savage in the Wilderness is one of the most symbolic songs that I've ever written up to this point. And it really can be interpreted in a couple of different ways. Primarily, it can be seen as simply talking about a relationship in which the two individuals have begun to separate and realize that things aren't working out. The wilderness then symbolizes how there's this separation between the two of them, this wildness, this savagery of the soul, and the wind is preying on these dying coals. So again, it's the symbolism of this dying relationship that's falling apart. However, the original intent when I wrote this song was actually talking about society and how it kind of parallels nature in a lot of ways. Because nature is built on cycles, it's built on this process of death and decay from which grows life and all the things we see around us. And I was really trying to delve into that and see how, as humans, a lot of times we're so self focused. We're these savages trying to strive towards these animalistic goals. And we're trying to grow, we're trying to thrive, but we realize that as we do so, we suck the life of the living. We are actually preying on the things around us and sucking the life out of them, using the people around us. It's actually quite a depressing song to think about it. However, in the bridge is really the key of what I'm talking about, how the original intent of this ground, this was birthed from creation that was perfect, these lost tales of old that we've forgotten, which is really a reference to the Bible and God's creation, this perfect world, but how our picture of humanity in picture of society preys on each other is like this snow that covers the original image of what we were intended to be. And again, we use the things around us. We use the logs, these represent individuals, and we're using them to fuel the fire of the cold. We're using them to fuel our own means and simply, again, preying on people. And it's really a cry to recognize not to be prey to this cycle, but to be willing to, in a sense, almost evolve and come back to the original intent of creation.